Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. It's so nice to be back with you today. I was sort of reminiscing this morning. You know, I'm from Virginia originally. I've lived in Mexico over 20 years. But Richmond, Virginia, and that area is my home, and I still have family there, and I go back real often. This is the time of year that we would start thinking about going to the mountains in August and September and picking apples and pumpkin farms, and it was so much fun to go up into the mountains and pick apples, all different colors. They would let you take baskets and you could pick all different colors and eat them as you went along. So I love apples and I love fall of the year. So I got to thinking I wanted to make something with apples today. So we're going to make an apple devil's food caramel cake, okay? It's very simple to make, and I just felt like I wanted something with apples in it today. So what I'm going to do is I'm starting off with 2 cans of just apple filling. And we'll put my 2 cans of apple filling right in the bottom of my dish here. I remember one year that we went up there to the Shenandoah Valley in the mountains, and it just was beginning to snow. And when they have the apple festivals, they make apple butter and they make apple bread, and everything's made of apple. And it was just a fun day with the light snow. It was chilly, but you know, going out and picking apples and having apple cake, apple everything. And watch them making the apple butter, standing back with this great big vat and stirring it. It's just fond memories, and that's so I love apples. And also my grandmother that I love so much, I told you that made the apple pies. She had 2 apple trees in her backyard, and so every year that she would take them and she'd put them in her storm cellar, and we had apples all year round. So anyhow, this is the first step. I've got my apples in the bottom of my pan right here. So I'm going to set those aside just for a second, okay? Then I've got a bowl right here. And I'm going to take my bowl, and I decided to use devil's food. Now you can use regular chocolate. You could use a yellow cake mix if you wanted to, but I wanted the taste of chocolate and the apples together. So I'm taking that, and I've got 1 stick of melted butter. 1 stick of melted butter. And I'm just sort of drizzle this around in here in my cake mix. Now, of course, I no way at all it's going to be enough butter to make this a batter, but I don't want a batter. I just want to make this, I just want to get this sort of clumpy and get some butter mixed up with this cake mix. So I'm just going to push it all around, just mix it up and press it down and get it as incorporated as I can. Now, if any big huge lumps, I'm going to try to push those out and push it into the cake, because I'd like to have like pea-sized pieces if I'm going to have it all in here. Like I said, this is a very simple recipe. It's just very few ingredients. My oven is set at 350, and this is going to bake for about 35 minutes. So, okay, that's kind of how I wanted it. Let me get a few more of these big lumps out. As you can see, it's sort of a pea size in here, and it's lumpy. And if you have any bigger pieces, I'm going to press them down. Okay, and we'll take that. Let me get a spoon. I want to take a spoon, and now I just want to take this and sort of shake this all over my apples. I love living in Mexico. It's my home. I mean, it's been so good to me over the years, and I love the people here. I love the food. I love the culture. I just love being here. I miss my family, but thank goodness for modern technology, for Alexa and Skype and Zoom and everything. We keep in contact all the time, and I see them, I talk to them almost every day. And I do miss the season changing. The Shenandoah Valley is some of the prettiest leaf color in the whole world. So, okay, I'm just going to sort of spread those around on the top. Then I've got some caramel sauce. This is caramel SUNDAE sauce. I'm going to take this and I'll run this back and forth on top of my cake here. Okay, and you know, we talked about it before, if I get a chance to put pecans or anything, you don't have to put pecans on here, but I put pecans on everything. If I would like to add pecans on my cakes, and but this is a step that you do not have to do. It's just that I like pecans. Okay, now I'm going to put this in my oven, like I said, for about 35 minutes, and we'll come back and I'll show you the finished product. Welcome back. Our apple devil's food caramel cake is out of the oven, and oh my God, it looks delicious and it smells delicious. So what I'm going to do is I've got me a little bowl right here, and I'm just going to scoop me out some. Look there, you see the apples in there, along with the devil's food. Look at that. But let's make it really decadent. I got some vanilla ice cream. Let's put a big scoop of vanilla ice cream right on top of it here. And to top it off, let's put just a little bit more caramel sauce on here. Now, tell me that doesn't look good. Now the true test. Let's just take a taste of it and see. Get some of this ice cream. I know you hear me say it all the time. That's probably one of the best things that I've made in a while. Wow, the chocolate and the apple and the caramel. Wow, it's just really, really fantastic. I hope you'll try this. It was so simple to make. Wow, that's really good. Thank you so much for following me on Facebook and subscribing to me on YouTube. I appreciate you all. You're all my family, and I think about you all the time. So many times I wish, when I tell you the stories and everything, that you were sitting here and I could tell you more about some of the stories. Some of them are funny and some of them are just crazy. But I love sharing things with you. And maybe one day I'll have a chance to meet some of you and we'll have time to share. Until next time, give yourself a great big hug and know that I care about you. And this is Jim in Mexico saying, God bless.